welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a new Will I Buy It. This video was inspired by Samantha March, who did create the Will I Buy It series, and this is where I will be going over all the latest makeup releases from the past month, letting you know my thoughts and opinions on them and whether I'm interested in picking them up or not. There have been quite a few holiday releases announced over the past month, but I am hoping to do a separate video just about the holiday releases. So for this time I will be trying to kind of skip over them where I can. I will have Samantha's channel linked in the description box below, as well as the community Will I Buy It playlist, which is a playlist that Samantha created for videos like this to all be in one place, which I think is great. I will be taking most of my information today from the Trend Mood 1 Instagram feed, and I will also link that in the description box as well. So there are still quite a lot of products to go over, even taking out all of the holiday releases, so why don't we get started. So for this first post here, I'm going back as far as September the 9th on Trend Mood, and this is about the new Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette releases. These are the Haze eyeshadow palettes. So there are 3 palettes available. We have Khaki Haze, Purple Haze and Sand Haze, and these retail for $29 each. I believe they are £27 in the UK, and these are available now. Ever since trying the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette and not really loving it, it does kind of put me off purchasing any other of her minis palettes. These do look really pretty, and out of the 3 it's probably the khaki one that does kind of draw me in the most, but I don't think it's anything that I probably haven't got in my collection already, so this one for me is a pass. Just while I remember to mention, this is probably going to be a long video as they usually are, and I have kind of yet again tweaked my setup. I did say in my last few videos that I had a new kind of tripod and ring light setup. Now, because we are going to be working from home for the foreseeable, I think it's 6 months at this point, I have now actually got a desk and chair to work from home on, because before this I was kind of sitting on the couch with a sort of laptop tray. So now I have a makeshift desk and a proper chair, which is what I'm sitting on. It feels really weird filming videos sitting on a chair because I normally sit on the floor, and also I have everything set up on a desk, so I'm hoping that I have the camera close enough to me, it's zoomed in enough, you can't see the laptop that's in front of me, but also to explain that's what I am looking down at. I've kind of got it propped up, so fingers crossed, because I don't want to have to refilm this. I think it's set up okay. If it is, that will be really good for future videos, because this chair is a lot comfier than the floor. Next we have a release from Fourth Ray Beauty, which is the sister company of Colourpop, and these are 2 new products which are now pineapple scented. We have a pineapple face serum boost and a pineapple face milk. The face milk is $14 and the serum boost is $12. I did recently pick up one of their face milks in the papaya scent, which I haven't yet got around to trying, but I am really intrigued to see what that formula is like. There have been a couple of scents that have been released since I purchased that one being this pineapple one, and then another one I think was strawberry and papaya. I think I possibly would have preferred them to just the sole papaya one, so I'm kind of wishing I'd possibly have held out and got one of these. Both of these products do sound really nice. I do love anything pineapple scented. I did recently fall in love with a Boots serum which is pineapple scented, so if these are like that then I know I'm going to love them. So these are products that are definitely on my radar, and should I make a Colourpop order in the future, I will probably be adding one of these to my basket. Obviously the face milk is dependent on whether I like the papaya one or not, but I am really intrigued by the booster serum. This says it's to clarify and smooth dull and lackluster skin, so that's something that sounds quite good to me, and say these ones are definitely on my radar. And speaking of Colourpop, they have a new collection here to talk about. This is the Coast to Coral collection. This includes an eyeshadow palette which is $14, cream gel liners and cream gel colour duo which is $12, some glossy lips which are $7, a pressed powder blush which is $8, a body soul shimmer which is $10, a face milk blend which is $14, that might be the strawberry and papaya one, and then a lip and eye set which is $22. I think this is the first of possibly 3 collections that I'm going to be talking about in this video. This does look like a really pretty palette. It does kind of scream more summery to me, so I can only presume it is a collection that was pushed back from the summer. It is really nice, and the palette itself does look like it has some really pretty shades in. For me, I don't tend to steer towards more sort of peachy corally shades, so I don't think the colour story is quite for me, but it is a really nice collection and I think it would have been a really nice summer release. Most of the ones I'm talking about at this point, if I haven't already said, are available now because these are from a couple of weeks ago on Trend Mood. This next one I definitely know is available, and this is a new release from Makeup Revolution, and this is in collaboration with the TV show Friends. I believe when I filmed last month's Will I Buy It, this was just sneak peeked, but now all of the products have been announced and released at this point. I do vaguely remember seeing that it said somewhere this was part 1, so there may be more products to follow, which I'm excited to see what they're going to be. In this first collection, they have a few mini eyeshadow palettes for each of the girls, Rachel, Phoebe and Monica. They also have a bullet lipstick to go with each of the girls as well. They have a bigger eyeshadow palette, and then they also have 6 glosses available, which is for each of the characters. I personally have already picked something up from this collection. I did order the Monica mini eyeshadow palette and also the Rachel lipstick. I've seen a few things online recently about them, and having now looked at the shade of Rachel swatched a few more times, I'm thinking I maybe should have gone for the Monica lipstick as well as the palette. The Rachel one, it looks like it's kind of on brand in that it's a really 90s looking kind of grungy mauve tone, but I think because it is that kind of more purpley leaning mauve tones than I tend to go for, it might not be quite right for me. And I say Monica looks like more of your typical nude, so I maybe should have gone for that one. As a absolutely massive Friends fan, this is the kind of perfect collection for me. If I'm honest, I'm kind of not expecting much from the quality of it. Makeup Revolution can be very hit or miss. I find that their collaborations do tend to be ever so slightly better quality than their normal releases, but I'm not holding out much hope, and I pretty much did buy this solely for the packaging. As well as the makeup, there are a couple of accessories with this release as well. There is a handheld mirror and a couple of makeup bags. I kind of wish I had picked up the handheld mirror because it's like the frame that's in Monica and Chandler's apartment, and yeah, I kind of wish I had picked that one up now. And like I said, this is available now, and it was available from September 16th. Next we have a release from Victoria Beckham Beauty, and these are some lipsticks. It says these are called the Posh lipsticks, which is obviously very fitting. It says they are made with a blend of natural waxes and oils, avocado, coconut, jojoba, I think that's how you say that, which are meant to smooth and plump lips. It provides skincare benefits as well as opaque colour. There are 9 different shades for different skin tones, and it comes in a signature minimal packaging, and these are $38 each. So there are quite a few different shades there. They do look like really nice natural nude lipsticks. $38 is more than I'm willing to spend on a lipstick. I think my kind of threshold is about £25. With these being $38, they are going to be at least 30 something pounds. So they do look pretty, but these ones aren't for me. So these lipsticks will be available from October 1st. Then we have some eyeshadow palettes released from LA Girl, which are available now. These are the Keep It Playful eyeshadow palettes. When I very first seen these, because of the 9-pan palettes and the way they are set out, I did think Huda Beauty had released some more palettes already, but no, these ones are LA Girl. I've not tried much of anything from LA Girl, so I don't know if they are supposed to be like a kind of dupe brand. I know they are more reasonably priced, and these palettes are only $10 each. They do look really pretty. There are 4 different palettes. There is a kind of pinky purpley one, a orangey coppery type one, then a more neutral mauve one, and then what looks like a kind of smoky eyed type one. I think we can get LA Girl over here in the UK. I've not seen it in many places, so I don't know if these palettes would even make it over here, but they are really pretty, and for $10 it might be worth a try to kind of try the LA Girl formula. So I might keep an eye out for these. Not that I need any more eyeshadow palettes, and I am technically supposed to be on a eyeshadow palette no buy till the end of the year, but these ones definitely did catch my eye. We have a new release from Wishful Skincare, which is the skincare line of Huda Beauty. This is the Get Even Rose Oil. It says for a soft, plumped, brighter skin, improved texture and glowing skin. It includes Damascus rose oil, carrot seed oil and rosehip oil. So this one, oh, and I've scrolled down, there is a lot more oils mentioned that are in it. Like a lot more oils, so it looks like it is full of goodness. So this one retails for $63, which is for 1.04 ounces of product, which I believe is about 30 ml, which is what we work in here. This one was available as at September 23rd. This one looks okay. I don't mind oils, but I am quite particular with my oils. I don't overly like things that are rose scented, and rose does appear quite heavily in the ingredients in this one, so I don't think this one would be for me. Also, because of the style of the dropper on this one, it looks very similar to the one on the Tarte Maracuja oil, which I find really annoying. I much prefer the kind of rubber tip dropper, so I think this one is a pass for me, plus $68 is pretty expensive. Then we have a new release from Sol de Janeiro, and this is the Cheriosa 71 Fragrance Mist. This says it has notes of caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia nut, sea salt, white chocolate and coconut blossom. This is $19. This one, it says, will be available from September 22nd. I absolutely love the original scent of the Sol de Janeiro products. Looking at some of the ingredients contained in here, I think some of them are in the original scent, so it might smell quite similar. I do currently have the Boom Boom fragrance mist, which I got as part of a set, and I do absolutely love the smell of that, but it is a bit more intense than the smell of the Boom Boom cream, so I find it does give me a headache ever so slightly. I would like to kind of smell this one because it says it's got white chocolate and coconut blossom in, which I'm pretty sure the other one doesn't, so that might kind of tone it down slightly in scent. And $19 isn't too much to spend to kind of just try the scent. I know we can get Sol de Janeiro on quite a few different stockists here. This is one that I will definitely be keeping an eye on, and I might give it a try because it does sound like it's kind of an improvement on the scent I already love. So yeah, this one is one that I am probably going to buy if it does come out over here. Then we have a release from Wayne Goss Cosmetics, and these are some Weightless blush palettes, which are duo face powders, blushes and highlighters. It does say coming soon on this post, which was from the 21st of September. I do think these have just been released at this point, and it says they are available on Beautylish. There are no prices on here at this point. They do look like really pretty duos, and I have been getting more into face palettes recently. But from what I've seen of the Wayne Goss brand, it is quite an expensive brand. I presume these are going to be kind of up there in price. They do look pretty, but I don't think these are ones I'm going to be trying. Then we have another release from Colourpop. This is the Sandstone Collection. This includes a £18 eyeshadow palette, some cream shadows, lippy sticks, a Soul Body Mai Tai Shimmering Dry Oil, and a Forthray Beauty Radiate Vitamin C Elixir. This one was available as of September 24th, and this one does look like a really pretty palette. This one appeals to me more than the coral one. I think these £18 palettes are usually $22, which I don't think is too badly priced at all. I've already seen a couple of swatching videos of this palette, and I say it does look really pretty. I think there's a lot of shades in there that I can probably duplicate in other parts of my collection, so I don't think it's something that I need, but it definitely did catch my eye. And to be honest, looking at all the shades in here, it is kind of the middle row that draws me in the most. So I think if that middle row would have been a palette on its own, I would have found it quite hard to say no to this one, but I know I don't need it, even though I do really like the look of it. And my camera just decided to shut off mid-video, so because of my new setup, I've just had to climb over everything to try and fix it. Hopefully I'm sitting in the exact same position that I was, but probably not. So it completely broke my train of thought, so I'm going to edit and go back to the beginning of the last section I started talking about, which was a new release from Revolution Pro. We have some face palettes, a couple of eyeshadow quads, and also some lip glosses. The lip glosses are £6 each, and there are 3 that are available. There is a clear gloss, a dusty pink nude, and a peachy nude. The eyeshadow palette quads, there is one in pink topaz and one in champagne crystal, and the eyeshadow palettes are £10. And then the face palettes are £15 each, and there is one in soft peach, then there is a subtle rose pink, and then a deep cranberry. The glosses and the eyeshadow palettes don't really call to me, but the face palettes definitely do. They do look very reminiscent of the Cover FX palettes, with the kind of rippled effect on half of the pan. So it looks like they contain a highlighter, blush and bronzer in both matte and shimmer formulas. I think for me, what I can only presume is the peach toned one is actually the one that draws me in the most. Normally I do go for pink blushes, but the pink in this one looks a bit too pink, whereas the one in the peach palette looks like a pink peachy pink, so that one does look really pretty. And the shade of the bronzer looks like it would be about right for me as well, so I am really intrigued by these palettes. I haven't tried anything from Revolution Pro, but I do believe it's supposed to be a step up quality wise from normal Revolution, so I might be quite intrigued to give these a go. I have definitely been getting into face palettes recently, as I said, so these ones are a maybe and have a bit of everything in them, so yeah, these ones have definitely caught my eye. Next we have a new release from Cosmetics. These are the lip cushions. So there are two different shades. They are $22 each, and they have a blush berry and a tender pink, and these were available as of the 26th of September. These do look like really nice lip products. It says luminize your lips with a sheer touch of colour, formulated with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, for an ultra comfortable balm with a glossy finish, adjusting beautifully to your lip tone. So I don't know if they're kind of like those like pH lip products. These are the kind of products that I'm definitely reaching for a lot more at the moment with just working from home. So these do look really nice. $22 each, I suppose isn't too bad. I don't think Cosmetics is available anywhere here at all though. I haven't seen it on any of our websites, and I don't even know if they ship to the UK directly from their website. They do have quite a few products I have wanted to try, but I say I don't think they're available here. So these are ones that I definitely am interested in. I just don't think I can get a hold of them. Then we have a new release from Beauty Bakery. This is the Butter Hydra Silk Primer. When I first seen the picture of this product, I did presume it was a butter lip balm, but no, it is a face primer. So it says it's a lightweight hydrating stick primer that provides your skin with a smooth canvas and extends the wear of your makeup. It applies just like warm creamy butter and leaves your skin feeling like silk. It's a natural finish formula infused with goji berry extract. It's pore filling and it's suitable for all skin types and goes on clear. Not gonna lie, I am kind of intrigued by this. I am for the first time this month trying the Beauty Bakery setting powder, and it is really nice. I think it's the first product that I've tried from Beauty Bakery, but it definitely makes me want to try more. So I am kind of intrigued by this one. Can't see that it has a price for this one. One is available from October the 9th directly on their website, so I don't know even when it'll come over here, but it is a quite intriguing product, and because I don't always go for a primer, I don't know if it's necessarily one I would jump at, but I would be intrigued to hear other people's thoughts on it. Then we have yet another release from Makeup Revolution. They're being very Colourpop these days, and this is another collaboration, and this is with Nightmare Before Christmas. So this post was from the 25th of September, and just on this post it says about an eyeshadow palette, but it does also say that there will be brushes and more coming. It is a really cute eyeshadow palette and does have Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas on the front of it. The shades in here do definitely scream sort of autumn and Halloween to me, and it is really nice. I like Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's not one of my favourite films, so I wouldn't be buying into it for that aspect of things, and I don't think I'd make much use out of the tones in here, so this one for me is a pass. And then speaking of both Halloween and Colourpop, they have released a collaboration with another Disney film, and that one is Hocus Pocus. This is definitely one of my favourite Halloween films, and I have already watched it once this year and watched it with my daughter for the first time, and she really enjoyed it, so I can see us watching it a good few more times before actual Halloween. Something that again I was really drawn in for the packaging of this one. I really love the kind of cartoon witches in the eyeshadow palette and all the cartons of the lipsticks as well. In this collection there was a eyeshadow palette, 3 lip kits, some false lashes, some glitterly obsessed and some eyeliners. I believe that this sold out in seconds. When it was first supposed to be released, which it will say the date here, so this was supposed to be released on September the 30th, but I understand it got pushed back to October the 1st because the first release just completely crashed their website and they had to delay it till October the 1st. But I believe that it has completely sold out on Colourpop. I think it has now come to Ulta, but I can imagine it's going to sell out quite quickly there. It looks like it's a really popular collection. This is one that is obviously going to be limited edition because it is just for Halloween, but I would love if they did bring this out again next year, or maybe like a part 2 to it or something, because it does look like such a fun collection. I did want to possibly, if anything, pick up one of the lip kits, but all the lip shades in the lip kits are all red lipstick and I don't overly wear red lipstick. I do get that it completely goes with the aesthetic because all of the witches wear red lips. It might have been nice for a bit more of difference between the three reds, because to me they do look very similar, and maybe thrown in a more sort of vampy berry toned red. I don't feel like the eyeshadow palette is completely unique and it's not groundbreaking or anything, but it is really nice and I feel like it does fit in pretty well with this aesthetic. So this is a collection I would have loved to pick something up from, probably just for the packaging, but I say it's completely gone from Colourpop and I don't have access to Ulta anyway. Then we have a new brand announcement, and this is Made by Mitchell, which is the makeup brand of Mitchell, who is a UK based, actually northwest UK based. He's originally from Manchester. He's bringing out his own makeup line. He is by trade, I believe, a makeup artist, but he is now an influencer as well. And I do quite like the packaging of this. It is nice and simple. It does, from the sneak peeks I've seen, kind of sort of give me Kat Von D or KVD Vegan Beauty, whatever it is now, sort of vibes with the typeset that he's used. At this point there's not much information, it just says coming soon, and this post was from 7 days ago, so I don't think I've seen anything else since. The sneak peek says there are going to be 6 components, could be liquid lipsticks, glosses, liquid eyeshadow, and possibly 2 palettes. So I'm intrigued to see what's coming out on this line and what kind of price point it's at. I don't know if I'd necessarily run out to purchase something, but I'm intrigued to find out more. Then we have a new release from Nabla Cosmetics, and these are the Viper Lip Plumpers. These are a clear plumping balm that amps up the lips volume and makes them look naturally flushed and saturated in just a few minutes without actually adding colour to them. It says patented blends of functional natural origin ingredients give an immediate and long-term plumping effect to the lips. So that immediately kind of catches my eye because that's the actual field that I work in. I work in patents, so anything that says it has a patented blend or it's something that's patented, I am always sad enough to go and actually look it up to see what they have tried to patent. So this is one that after I film this video I am probably going to look up to see what their patent is. This does look like really cool packaging. I've never actually tried anything from Nabla. I believe they are a European brand. I'm not too sure what country they're based in, but price for this, yeah, €18.90. So yes, definitely a European brand. I say I'm not 100% sure what country they come from, but these do say they are available now. But I do absolutely love the packaging of this with the snake winding up the tube. So I am really intrigued by this. I don't tend to go for kind of plumping products, but I'm intrigued by this in that I want to find out more about it, not necessarily want to purchase it, but it does look like a cool product. Then we have a new mascara from Morphe. This is the Make It Big, and this one is going to be $12. It says goes big on volume for large and in charge lashes that won't flake. This one is available on October 6th, which I believe the day the video is going up, that was yesterday. And it will be online on Morphe brushes and then coming into Ulta in 2021. I have tried quite a few things from Morphe and it's been quite hit and miss what I've tried. This does look like quite a nice mascara, but one I'd probably want to see a few reviews on first. $12, I presume it's probably going to be £12 as well, is a pretty good price for a full-size mascara. This is one that I'm going to keep an eye on because I am quite intrigued by it. Then we have a reveal of some new products from House Laboratories, which is the brand of Lady Gaga. This says it's all about the cheeks, face powder duos next for House Labs, blushes, bronzers and highlighters. Again, as I said earlier on, I am really drawn into face palettes at the moment, so these ones have definitely caught my eye. So there is a Heat Spell duo, which is a bronzer and a highlighter, and then a Head Rush duo, which is a blush and a highlighter. It says more to be revealed tomorrow, which was 4 days ago, but I don't think I've seen anything further on this. It just says coming soon on their website. I haven't tried anything from House Labs. I have heard, I was going to say hit and miss things, but it's more miss than hits that I've heard about the brand. They usually are available on Amazon, so it is probably a product that I could get my hands on. I would say these are probably going to be at least sort of £30 or £40 based on the price point of their other products, but they do look really pretty. The blush and highlighter palette, the shades in this do look quite deep, so I don't know if they would work for my complexion. Can't see from the picture the bronzer, so I'm not too sure what that one would be like. So this one has definitely caught my eye, but I don't know if it's going to be quite for me. And the final one I've got up is a new lip product from NARS. These are the Air Matte Lip Colours. This says coming soon around October on their website, more information to follow. It looks like there are 10 different shades. These look like really nice products, again kind of lightweight and the sort of thing that I am wearing at the moment. There are quite a few nice shades on the picture that I'm looking at. There is one called Pin Up, which definitely catches my eye, and then there's also one called Thrust. So these do look quite intriguing. I've tried a few different lip products from NARS. Some have just been okay. So dependent on price point, these ones are definitely appealing to me. So that is all the products that I had open in my tabs. So I'm just going to do a quick refresh of Trend Mood to make sure there isn't anything that's been announced since. So it looks like we have a new palette from Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Zendo palette, which is one of the £5.25 palettes. So this one will be available on October 10th at Sephora and on Natasha Denona's website, and then October 16th on Beautylish. And I've just noticed #holidays 2020. So this is technically a holiday release, but I've already mentioned it, so I'll carry on. So this is a warmed toned palette that conceptualizes a mix of elements of ambience where wood meets metal and nature meets modern. So for the 5 shades, there is a medium dark cool burgundy, a pastel pink, a warm silver, a medium coral with light bronze shift, and then a dusty coral. So as I said earlier, talking about the Colourpop palette, I don't always go for coral tones. This one does look really pretty and has a few other tones that kind of incorporated with the coral, so it could be something I could make work. Again, I'm supposed to be on an eyeshadow palette no buy anyway. This one definitely does look really pretty, but I don't think I would make full use out of this because of the shades contained in there. Plus it is really nice and I love the Natasha Denona formula. So we have one more thing. This is from Linda Holberg Cosmetics. These are some new lip products which are called Latex Fever. It says they are a multi-use liquid lipstick with a glossy finish that can be used for lips, eyes and cheeks. And there are 3 shades: wine, red and dusky pink. There's no price available at the moment there. I'm not too sure what Linda Holberg prices are. I believe they are quite high end. And this one says it will be available tomorrow on their website. So tomorrow is the 6th of October. These do look like really pretty products. Definitely something a bit different. I like the look of the 3 shades. Obviously the dusky pink one draws me in the most. But it looks like a fun collection, like I say, something different. But probably not one for me. So I think that is it. I'm all up to date with the latest makeup releases on Trend Mood. Not too many products that caught my eye this month. I think there was a lot more last month, but I have skipped over a lot of the holiday releases, and from quickly browsing through, there's quite a few of them that have caught my eye, but I will go over those in a separate video. Just a reminder that I do have an ongoing giveaway on my channel at the moment. The link to that video will be in the description box below. But other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.